Whether your solution is still in development or whether it's in use storing and providing access to data, it will pay you to have a strategy for backing up and maintaining your solution files. If your solution is hosted on FileMaker's server, then, as I've mentioned previously, you have the advantage of being able to configure scheduled backups to occur at regular intervals. There are several reasons why that's important. One is that a user may make changes to the data which are irreversible and which are problematic in some way. For example, the inadvertent use of commands such as delete all records or even replace field contents might cause the loss of days or even years' worth of data in a matter of seconds. If such a mishap occurs, your only recourse may be to go back to the most recent backup. Another reason why backups are critically important is that over time, minor glitches, power spikes, disk errors and the like, or more serious events, such as a full power outage during the instant that data is being written to disk, can give rise to errors or to invalid sectors within a file. If you're careful to always close files properly and you don't experience any hardware failures or power outages, that's great and your files may stay in good shape indefinitely. But otherwise, at some point, a problem of some kind may develop and FileMaker will then prompt you to address it. In the event of a problem, FileMaker includes a built-in recover system designed to retrieve the data from your file and to rebuild as much as possible of the structure of your file. If a problem occurs and you have a recent backup, the simplest and best strategy may be to discard the damaged file and revert to the latest backup. But if for some reason that isn't ideal, the next best outcome would be to import the data from a recovered copy into a clean copy of the original solution file or files. So either way, prevention being better than cure, the time to give thought to a reliable and ongoing backup strategy for your solution is now. Backups will happen most frequently and most reliably if you're able to automate the process. That's one of the reasons why the tools FileMaker Server provides are a great help. But even if your solution runs only in FileMaker Pro, there are things you can do. For example, in this copy of the work file, I've implemented a couple of measures that can take some of the tedium out of generating regular backups. First of all, I've created a script, create backup copy, that will place a dated and time-stamped backup of the current file into the current user's documents folder each time it runs on the host computer. The script includes a test that returns true if the current computer is hosting the file. Then it determines a file name and file path that includes date and time based on the current computer clock. It then saves a compacted copy of the file into the documents directory. That's a start, and it will enable you to make backups just by selecting the script, as often as you remember to do so. As you can see, I have the script appearing on the scripts menu for easy selection. But the setup in this file goes one step further. The script that you see at the top of the Manage Scripts window is configured to run whenever the file opens, and it, in turn, sets a timer that will automatically run the Create Backup Copy script on the host computer every 900 seconds, which translates to once every 15 minutes. I set the script running this morning, and if I open the Documents folder, you can see that the script has been ticking away in the background and has already generated a handful of backups so far this morning. With the Create Backup Copy script appearing on the menu anytime I want to, I can run the script manually to create an additional backup copy on an ad hoc basis, like so. That's in addition to the backups that run automatically every 15 minutes. If you want to take a closer look at how I've set up the scripts in the work file to get this simple time-saving process in place, you'll find a copy of Workfile 39 accompanying this lesson. Meanwhile, whether you use FileMaker Server or set up something of your own to manage the regular creation of backups, you can take it from me. Sooner or later, you'll be very glad you did.